This is the topic 3 video for factoring trinomials. So let's bring it back to when we multiplied two binomials together. We drew our box and we had x3, x, and 4. And in order to multiply them, we multiplied and found the area of each of those boxes. So we got something like x squared, 3x, 4x, and 12. So when we combine like terms, we get x squared plus 7x plus 12. Why don't you go and you try this one, just to remind yourself how to do it. Working backwards, we are going to factor trinomials. So we're going to be given a quadratic, and we're going to put it into that form that you just saw on the last slide. So if we are given the example x squared plus 7x plus 12, we ask ourselves two questions. What multiplies to give me positive 12 that will add to give me 7? So I'm looking for multiply to 12. So first, let's look at factors of 12. I can multiply 1 times 12, I can multiply 2 times 6, and I can multiply 3 times 4. I need that pair that adds to 7. So if I add the first pair, I get 13, so that doesn't work. The second pair, I get 8. And last but not least, the third pair, I get 7. So we're looking for pairs of numbers that multiply to 12 and give us 7. So let's do out an example of this. So we have x squared plus 9x plus 20. So we need something that adds to 9, but multiplies to 20. So let's look at factors of 20. We got 1, 20, 2, 10, 4, and 5. I need them to add to positive 9. So it looks like the only set of pairs are going to be 4 and 5. So when we write that, we have x, and it's positive 4 and positive 5. The sign does matter, but that is our final answer. Let's try another example where we might have to deal with some negatives. So we want factors of negative 20. They have to multiply to a negative, so I could have negative 1 and positive 20, or positive 1 and negative 20. I could also have negative 2 and 10, or positive 2 and negative 10. I could also have negative 4 and 5, and 4 and negative 5. Which set of these numbers add to? Make sure we have that negative 8. So I'm thinking it's going to be one of these two. Negative 2 plus 10 is positive 8, but 2 and negative 10 give me negative 8, which is what I want. And here's where the signs matter. We have our x's already, but I have a positive 2, but a negative 10. So I have to make sure that I include that negative sign. Right, this concludes the notes. You need to do the you tries on this slide, and that will be it for your homework tonight.